Hello everyone. Uh, can you hear? What can you? I speak really fucking loud. Okay, I will fix it. Hello. Okay. Hello. 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 I love my Bring Me the Horizon stream. Fuck yeah. Okay, so I have taken all the filters off my mic. Um, Still super quiet. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Um, so my mic is in a very different part of my room, which is kind of an issue. It's pretty far away from my face. But also, when my PC died, it seems like a lot of issues happened with my hardware. So I haven't really, figured out if this mic is fucked yet. So this is... I knew it was usable, but I didn't know how usable it was. If it had degraded from the power issue. Beef is just whispering on device. Okay, hold up. I will try fix it. I will try fix it. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hi! Hopefully Mike much better. Okay. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, cool, we've added a gain. But we do not have any of the other options at the moment, so I can peek out this mic. But I'm glad to know that that's a lot better. Also, hello everyone who is joining. Yeah, no, this is one of the things that got kind of botched in the PC setup. I need a noise suppression. Uh, this is new. This is not how this used to be. I'm gonna leave that for now. I don't want to fuck with that right now. Noise gate. This is what I need. Okay, this basically cuts out the bullshit, like the me typing on my keyboard and shit. Now to find the decibel range. This is normally something you have to play around with a lot. Okay. How does it sound at... I can tell. How does it sound at the... Awawa. Awawawawa. Okay, that seems okay. Okay, let me try just smacking my keyboard. Okay, keyboard still kind of comes up. Awa awa awa. Awa awa awa. Okay, this is okay for now. This will work for today. I can do some testing in my own time. But yes, hello. How are we all doing? I hope we are all doing well. I hope we have all been good. Sorry I've been away for so long. Hopefully, I am present a lot more often. Obviously having my PC shit itself, did fuck up things for a little bit, but we are back in the capacity that we can be. Hi, Beef! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome. Um, yes. Overall, I think everything should be good. Sadly, how are we doing today? We are doing okay today. I did a lot of cleaning today, so it was a very, like, overall boring day. But we are gonna start doing some cleanup and optimization on a couple of 3D models. 3D assets all to go on a model to be optimized. Um, this set of assets right here have a really weird bug, um, that seems to be a very common thing from the creator of this asset that they just have an issue with, that they just hide in their model. I don't know if they do it on purpose. But they hide a hidden mesh on all their assets, which makes not the poly count high, but the verts count really high, and it's really weird. It's an odd bug. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna clean that up, but then we're also gonna optimize all of this, because we need to get the end goal whole model, so the body, the tail, the scales, the hair, and the horns for this model, all down to 70k polys. That is the goal. How bad is the wireframe? Oh! To be fair, honestly, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. It is, yes. As you can see, this is what I mean by it has this hidden thing just living in it. I don't know what happened here. This is how every single one of the assets that I have bought from this person ever have come. It's only ever been this person. I've never seen this before. It's really weird. They're just like fleas. It's like it has fleas. I am deeply concerned. Yes, so am I. But the overall shape and design of everything is really nice. So basically, we're gonna go in and we're gonna clean this up so that we can work on optimization. This is very not normal for a model, I will say. Clean up on Azael furry? Not quite a furry model. This is more an Al-Ra, so this is actually like an Al-Ra style of scaling. Tail is an Al-Ra, like, rough design scale. Same with, like, the hands and the neck. These were made by someone on Booth. They are, like, the model itself is really nice. The assets are really nice, but all of them have this weird bug to them. And I've seen people talking on Twitter about this before, to do with this, like, model creator. So we are gonna, and you know what the annoying thing is? You can't do select link. You can do select all, and select all works kinda. It works for all of this, but then this part is connected. So I have found the easiest way to deal with this issue is to select all of the actual scales that have a genuine mesh, and then move them out of the file. Like, unselect them, basically. Unparent them. Can't you just Control-Shift and unselect the other verts? Could do that. I have found this to be a lot easier, though. So it's like, I have all the pieces that are genuine here. So, P, selection. They are no longer part of the selection. As you can see, this is all its own separate thing now. And now, if I go here, I can just delete that. And it's gone. And it's good. It's just such a weird bug. It's like the weirdest bug. And this should have retained all of its weight painting. Yes. Yeah, retained all of its weight painting. I got the DLC for Monhan World tonight, even though I'm not anywhere near the finishing rise. Aisles, you know the thing from the supermarket? Oh, aisles. I see, I see. I'm a little stupid. I am a wee bit stupid. But yeah, no, I have done a, like, test rig, like a test optimization for this whole model before. So I have an idea of what I need to do to optimize everything. I have a vague idea, a vague plan of action. Some parts of this model are just getting straight up removed. Other parts are going to be getting, like, trimmed out. But what I tend to do with my model optimizations is I'll go through, like, one night, and I'll do it really bad. I'll deliberately optimize the model in a really bad way. Just so I can witness it and see how it moves. And see what I could change. What I could make better. And then once I've gone through all that and I've figured out, okay, cool, I can't fuck it up any more than this, then I stop. Then I close the file and then I do it properly. Dyslexia moment? Yeah, very much so. So I have a pretty good idea of what I can get away with on this model. Also, I might as well add the material while I am here. Why? They're not letting me access any of those texture files. Cool. Give me 1 second. Where is... Oh, there we go. Okay, while I'm waiting for that to open, we will keep working. Starts on fire in chat and starts cooking s'mores. Oh my god. But yeah, no, we are... The goal today is optimizing. And with optimizing, you will lose some details. Like, that's just how the game works, basically, when it comes to optimizing models. Okay, still opening. But that is completely fine, honestly, because with an optimized model, you have a much higher, like, you have way more customizability for outfits and stuff if your base model is not as chunky. So the original model does have all this texture, does have all this detail, doesn't have the flea ghosts on it. Okay, I did grab one wrong. Okay, there we go. Those ones are correct. There we go. You know, so it's like stuff like this, it's like this is really dense. This is crazy dense. This should not be this dense. Like, it's not 2B's ass level dense, but it's dense. And the fact that every single one of these scales has, like, fucking what? Every single scale has 176 verts and 332 edges. Like, that's too many. That's way too many. Per scale. Per fucking scale. Okay, this is open now. Oh, that's definitely some topology right there. Yeah. So this is the model that we, as our end goal, will be working towards. Not with the Yukata, though. The Yukata comes later. We will just be doing the small clothes. We will just be doing small clothes. So we will be aiming to get this. This is the end outcome. Is optimizing this model. Because if I go to add at the moment, I'll move this over here. Here is what we're working with. We're not going to pay attention to texture memory. We can definitely get that down in VR chat. That's fine. We can also get that down in Blender. But we have 14... This here? The triangles? That's a big number. That needs to be 70k. That needs to be just a flat 70k. That cannot be that. It's not allowed to be that. Anything we should be aiming to get it under 70k. But bare minimum, it needs to be 70k. And then the material slots are too high. There's a few too many fizz bones going on. We need to compile the fizz bones. That's fine. But yeah. This is the goal. We get this down. Okay, now that it is open though, I can... not what I need. Go to tail. Hello, computer. Oh, my computer's just been, like, kinda weird. Since everything. I am, like, a tad bit concerned. Show in Explorer. E. Minimize. Then. Texture. Open. One. Is that the right one? No, that just looks like bright white. It should have some texture. But that does look like the right image, though. Huh. Setting I am, yeah. Oh no, okay, it is displaying correctly. It's just very faint. It's just incredibly faint. Yeah. If I go to here, you can see it. It's very faint, but you can see it. Hey, is it the... Yeah, the roundness is... For the tail... I honestly am just gonna do that. Probably not black, but just make it a color while I'm working. But yeah, it's like very much an unoptimized asset. So that is the goal, is to optimize it. From memory, I did that once. Also, what has everyone been up to of late? Have we gotten up to anything fun? Like I said, I have been kind of a fucking... a bit of a Debbie Downer, a bit of a sad bean, but like I'm very happy that the Steam frame got funded. I'm like incredibly fucking happy and grateful about that. Now I've just gotta wait for the Steam frame to actually drop and come out. Other than that, I have been pretty cooked. I mean, you know what happened to me 72 hours in the past, but yeah, you have been working like a crazy person. I myself could never. I myself could actually never. If I did that many hours, uh, in a week, I think I would end up in hospital. I am physically not capable. Uh, oh, you know what the topology reminds me of? The Yandev toothbrush? The what? I don't think I've seen that before. Maybe I've seen it, but I've not recognized the name of it? I'm gonna get my tattoo funded for from this on God. I want to finish my forearm. That's so fair. That honestly is so fair. Yeah, tattoos are very expensive. There is a percent chance, I don't know how high the percent chance is, but there's a percent chance I might actually be getting my first tattoo at the end of the year. Because I was talking to Nan about it. Talking to my Nan about it last time that I was down to see her. And she was saying, like, I was saying, like, oh, yeah, no, like, we're talking about tattoos. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, I think I know what I want to get. Like, I know what one of the things is that I would want to get tattooed on my body. But tattoos are expensive and I'm a broke bitch. And Nen, like, hinted at, oh, maybe we do that for your birthday. So I might be getting a tattoo this year, which could be fun. Could be very fun. The only thing is, it'd have to be like a bit after my birthday just because of healing. I do not want to deal with healing a tattoo over PAX time. Straight up, I think I would cry and die if I had to heal a tattoo during PAX. I just don't think that'd be feasible. Lol. Oh, nice. Real. Yeah, no, Chris Scott, I believe you would fully understand that as someone who has definitely worked events, with healing tattoos before. But it would be, a rendition on the Legacy tattoo from Final Fantasy XIV. I don't particularly want the default Legacy tattoo. I sketched up a couple of years ago a design, like an alternative design for it. Especially knowing what we do, yeah, exactly. Like, doing event work is not fun to have, like, anything healing, anything like that. It's not worth it. It's too much effort. Too owie. Oh, the Yenda toothbrush was a toothbrush that someone put in the video game that had 5k polys. It was a background object. Oh god. Oh yeah, doing packs of the healing tattoo would be awful. Yeah, no. So I'm like, I don't think I will be getting it in the immediate time around PAX. But if I do end up getting that as a birthday gift, I will end up with a tattoo sometime after PAX. But yeah, it will be the Legacy tattoo from Final Fantasy XIV, but like a alternative version of it. Because I think the way that it looks by default is it's readable, it's recognizable, but it's very tribal. And as someone who is white as fuck, I don't think getting a tribal tattoo on my body is a great idea. I understand some people just get tattoos for tattoo's sake, and like don't really care about that type of stuff, but in my mind I'm like, no, I don't think I want that. So I've kind of like the version of the tattoo that I have played around with the design of is more of a cyber sigilism style of the design, which cyber sigilism is basically fucking current generation's tribal tattoo, but like, you know what, it's like, it's fine, I'm okay with that because it's like not culturally sensitive in any way, you know what I mean? It's fucking internet culture, and fucking internet culture is whatever, you know what I mean? Can I get my full forearm piece? FT Dominic Devil Hands holding chains to a humanoid for holding on some kind of stylish fantasy gothic design doorway. Ooh, okay. I think I like butchered the way I was saying that, but I have like I have a vision. I have a vision in my head. But I think I butchered the way I said it. But yes. Maybe add an uh Eldritch being behind the door. Hell yeah. No, but like the tattoos you have that like makes sense. Where it's like when I think about like how would I put it? It's like, yeah, when you think about like tattoos, I know some people will just get tattoos willy-nilly. They'll just be like, that's a cool design, I want it. And they'll just get it. Um I very much am the type of person who's very like picky. Very picky. Cause like as a ginger, uh I'm basically allergic to UV and lasers. So as a fun fact, if I get a tattoo that I don't fucking like, I can't really get it laser removal, or if I do, it is incredibly risky for me as a ginger to get it removed. So if I am going to get a tattoo, I have to genuinely fucking want it and be genuinely okay with the outcome of that's on my fucking body. Hey, yo, a head pat? Hell yeah, I'll give myself a head pat today. Cause fucking I physically can't give my model a head pat. But thank you. Oh, real, yeah. It's the fun burden of being a ginger. Life is pain and suffering always. I'm also allergic to UV, so I once joked with a friend I was allergic to sunlight, and then the time it took me to make that joke, I got sunburnt, lol. Nah, that's so fair. Yeah, the sun is my greatest enemy. Um, it has happened plenty of times where I've gotten sunburnt. I've gotten sunburnt at fucking night before because the moon was too bright. Like, you know what I mean? Like the moon reflecting the sunlight was too bright. It's it's a bullshit. Existence is pain, and I just gotta fucking live with it. Okay, slim that. Like, I'm not the biggest fan that there's two, like, streams in the middle of this. I could clean these up, but it's like, that's way more effort. It's like just too much effort to go in and clean up every single one of those, I think. Oh damn, how you doing? Hello, hello! I am doing good! I am doing some texture work at not texture work. I am doing model optimization at the moment. But nah, I have been good this week. I have been kind of just zoning out, doing my thing. I got a lot of commissions done this week. A lot of commissions. Got a lot of missions done this week. So I am basically just on like the fun extra stuff now, which is great. Steve, do you think your subathon is ever gonna end? Honestly, I have no clue at this point. I have zero clue because it just. Not to mention the like Luna recently like funding the VR headset. So it's like it genuinely just keeps going. Um so I have no clue. I genuinely have no clue. Like maybe it might. I know like by the time October comes around, I'm gonna have to like refresh things, obviously, because like it'd be back around to birthday again. But like I really didn't expect it to go this long. Like I was just like, oh yeah, okay, this will go for like a week. I'm very used to them going for like a week. Like 2 months I think was the longest I ever had a subathon go for, was like 2 weeks, 2 months. It was like 2 or 3 months, I think was the longest one I ever had go for. And this back area doesn't actually get that much movement. Like on a VR chat model. Unless you're like in full body doing dancing, it's actually pretty uncommon to see this upper area move. This upper area will only really move if you've got like chest trackers, which is pretty uncommon, I will say. Chest trackers. I only ever really see being used by the dancers. The dancers. Taps my nose. The dancers. You know what I mean? The dancers. It'll go for a week. It's been like 6 months. Yeah. And do I want to like torture myself? I think. Why? How bad is it? Is it gonna like actually give me the line? If it gives me the split line like naturally, where was it? I saw it. It was there for a second. Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. Thank you. Because then I can. Oh yeah, that's so worth it. That's so worth it. I do think that is. Actually, I'll get rid of those. And then I'll just re-add them in. Manually. So that it can bend. That does save a lot of polys, though. That saves a crazy amount of polys. Okay. Now I gotta do this for every fucking model, okay. Every fucking scale. Because it does make it more optimized. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go around and add them first. It, like, genuinely takes out so many polys. Like, adding it in adds polys, but then I'm stripping away so many. Like, after the fact. That it is worth it. Because, yeah, the less polys, this little thing down here, chat, the thing that says tries. Tries and polys are the same things, basically. But we want this number to be as low as possible while still being functional. Oh wait, actually, if I... Oh, and then that just works. Okay, cool. I don't have to redraw in that line every time. I've just got to make sure the whole scale's selected correctly. Yeah. That's fine. And, like, yes, it does make the scale a little bit more sharper, but, like, it's a fucking scale on, like, a lizard girl. Like, a lizard dragon girl. Like, you know what I mean? It's just kinda what it be. No one gonna question it. This way. Stupid medicine, not doing anything. Oh, also, chat. Thursday. We will be doing a karaoke stream. I have not done any advertising about it because I have been busy and dead and all over the shop. But I will be doing a VR chat, karaoke stream. And that will be my last VR stream for a while. That'll be my last VR stream until my new headset is ordered and arrives. Because I have completed Luna's model. Like, yes, I am working on an optimized version of Luna's model at the moment, but that was not part of the initial deliverables that we, like, as part of the commission. So once, like, basically everything that I needed to do has been done. So that basically means it's like, okay, cool. I then do a karaoke stream. That'll be the last time we hang out in VR for a while. And then I pass off the headset to Luna. And then Luna gets to live their best VR life. Okay, so this piece is 3.6697 poly. Could I get that down more? I probably could, but I probably shouldn't. Ooh. You know, I like that, actually. This way. Like, ideally, I would have wanted to do a karaoke stream once my voice is, like, fully healed, but, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I got sick, and that be what it be. Now, all I can do really is, like, on full. So, like, my karaoke will not be the best. It is very much gonna be karaoke and not me being good, if that makes sense, chat. You don't expect good singing. I am probably gonna be coughing up a lung. But, like, I will be having fun. And Lux will be joining me for that, so I don't know if Lux will be joining in for the singing. I know Lux does enjoy karaoke. I don't know if Lux will be joining in for the singing portion. But if they do, when my voice is playing up, Lux can take over the mic. Okay, time for the tail. Which, I'ma be very real, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna pick up all the scales and move them off the tail temporarily. So I can see. Oh, that's not what I want. So I can see what I'm working with under here, because I know there's a bunch. There's too many polys on this tail. And they cut really weirdly. Like, really, really weirdly. Like, why is there just two random polys just hanging out? They don't need to be there. It's just like there's no evenness. And like, I don't really mind if the tail's not a perfect round. It just needs to be better than this. That one. That one. Also, like, the tail is on the back of the model. You're not gonna be looking at it anywhere near. Okay, that's a bit. Let's take it back. Yeah. This one needs to go. This one needs to do every other. So that we can try and make this a little bit more together. Also, this doesn't need these. It just doesn't need those. It can be like this. It really doesn't need all that extra shit. Okay, now, we do want the tail to move smoothly, but it doesn't need to be this fluid. Like, that is a lot more reasonable. It could honestly be less than that. This one and this one. Actually, it's just that one. I'll see. I might get rid of the other. I might segment it more. But at the moment, it's this clusterfuck. This needs to be adjusted. Like, there's just a lot of really random bits. And when I polydecimated this last time, like when I did my quick decimation, it wasn't the cutest. Like, it worked. It wasn't the cutest, but it worked. I'm like kind of curious. Actually, I wonder. No, because it'll decimate those as well. Hold up, actually, let's wind it back for a second. I'm gonna try something. This is not something I myself personally would normally do. Okay, that's as far as it'll let me wind back. That's fine, honestly. Do that. And then select linked. Let's remove that selection. Because there is an optimization tool that I don't play around with as often as I probably should. Serial optimize. Oh, that's just all to do with atlasing. Holy, they remember there being. There used to be an optimizer, like a different type of optimizer. Maybe in one of the updates they got rid of it because it was. I remember every time I used it, it was like off. Yeah, okay, they don't have it anymore. That's so fine. Okay. If that's the case, then you can stay in the project. No. Yeah, okay. That combined. Yeah, I'm good. Let's do this manually. This is how I know how to do it anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm all aware, baby. Because of how, like, odd this kinda just what it is. Gonna go through and do my best not to hit planes. Yeah, okay, so I've hit 2 planes here. I will be. Okay. Well, nothing is double selected. Okay, so that's the one that has the double select. There is a connect. I'll get rid of that. Okay, there. A. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get on the first pass. I want to say, hi, beef hugs. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have been well. I might do actually. Is not do that. That one makes it look a bit fun. Like shave too much side. I'm gonna just finish playing a game. Ooh, what game were you playing? Ooh, okay, that was a bit of an issue. Oh. That's okay, we just reconnect these. It's a bit janky, but you know what? It works. And that's okay. Spacecraft? The game of Spacecraft. Ooh, hell yeah. Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it a lot. Oh, yeah, chat as well. I will hopefully, in like a stream or two, we'll be doing a, like, either the next stream I do or the stream after the karaoke stream. We will be working on getting myself a functioning model again that isn't just a PNG. Be working on fixing that. At the moment, we are PNG gaming. And that's completely fine. I just like this being expressive. Like, I'm being expressive. And you guys can't see it. And then Thursday, I will be playing Arc Genesis Map 1. Ooh, okay, hell yeah. Sounds very, very fun. You know, I definitely think once I am, like, fully wrapped up with, like, all my commissions and everything, you know what, I've fixed a bunch of my, like, stuff, fixed a bunch of my PC stuff, and everything is good again. I think I'm definitely, like, at the moment I need to be taking commissions because I need to be making money because I need to pay off the debt I have on my PC parts from them dying. But very much, I think once I have sorted that out, I'm going to be taking a very much a break from commissions. Once I have that fixed. Because it's like, I really enjoy doing this stuff, but I do think, this time around it came from I started my commissions up again, due to a point of financial stress. And necessary I was looking for. I wish I could get a model from you, but no money. That is very fair. One day! One day, hopefully. Because, yeah, I genuinely really enjoy making models. That's the annoying thing, is, like, I genuinely enjoy making models. So, like, yeah. It's one of those things that, like, hopefully in the near future, not even hopefully, I know I will in the near future reopen model commission again. They are still currently open. Um, and, like, I'm still actively, like, okay with taking model commissions at the moment. Because I am not out of debt. Once I am out of debt, I will be, like, closing them up for a bit. How good are you at doing assassins and space? Depends. Are you doing humanoid, semi-humanoid, furry? Because assassin is just, like, assassin can be anything. And space is more of a texture. Like, space is more of a texture and a shader. To an extent, less a form. Human Greek god. Ooh, okay. So it would be like a more bulky buff. Uh, styled character, yeah? Did you say Greek? Like Greek god? When I think of Greek god, I think buff. No, skinny. Ooh, okay, skinny is definitely achievable. There's lots of bases that are skinny. There's lots of skinny bases. That is another thing I will say as well. I work off bases. I don't do 100% from scratch. I very much am a kit basher. Which is why I'm fixing like this asset that I have gotten that doesn't quite is not optimized and has these bugs. Is like this is what I do. Okay, but skinny is definitely achievable. There's lots of skinny bases, like skinny male bases. Kit bashing, my beloved. Yeah, kit bashing is amazing. Genuinely, like, it's so fun. I love kit bashing. It's so funny though, because, like, if you're doing a Jinxie, like, this is like a VR chat lingo, right? If you're doing like a Gumroad or a Jinxie model, it's a kit bash, right? But if you're doing it off booth assets, then you're a booth babe. And it's so fucking funny to me. It's so funny to me that the VR chat community just doesn't call booth kit bashes. They call them booth babes. I find it so funny. Okay, this is starting to get a lot cleaner. I want to learn how to make my own one day. That is so fair. It is definitely something that takes a lot of time. A lot of time, a lot of patience, but like, I would never deter anyone from doing it. Like, I'd always recommend giving it a shot. Because you never know, you might have a knack for it. Like, you might genuinely find that it is something that you're very passionate about. That one's a bit too sharp to get rid of. Try that one. Okay, but then if I then go and... Oh, that just adds a straight... I... There we go. And then... There you go. I think your redeems are fucked again. Oh, yeah, no, my redeems are fucked because I don't have a model that's functioning. But Roxy, I will give myself a head pat. I will give myself a head pat for you. Also, nya nya nya, 40x combo, let's go! I hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, my redeems are very fucked again because there's no model to actually, like, link to. So the redeems are just going into the void if they do go off. I see. Yeah, I lost my model in the PC killing itself. My model did not make it. So I do have to remake her, which is not the hardest thing. It is almost entirely textures. So it is doable. And we will be doing it in like a stream or two. I just haven't like I had my iPad charged. Realistically, that's been the main thing. Is my iPad has not been charged. Did you not have a backup? I did, but my backup was on the same SSD. So, VTube Studio tells you to always have a backup in case VTube Studio updates and unintentionally deletes your model. My backup for my model was on the same SSD. I didn't realize that. So when I lost the SSD, I lost it all. If your backup's in the same place, it's not really a backup. It was not in... So, okay, how would I put this? VTube Studio tells you to save the backup outside of their folders on your computer. They're like, hey, make sure you have a copy saved outside of our folder in case we fuck up. So I put it on the same SSD but in a completely different folder. I didn't realize I put it on the same SSD. Also, like, the health of that SSD was fine and good and had no issues. But when the power surge happened, it killed it, and honestly, I'm kinda glad it killed that SSD over some of my other SSDs that I have that contain, like, years and years of shit. Still on the same device is not really a backup, which, yeah, no, that is fair. In any other case, that's not really a backup, and I do agree with that. It was just like I was following what... You know what I mean? It's like, it's not really a backup, but it's a backup. It was in a place that wasn't the original folder. I didn't fucking expect my PC to die to a power surge, you know what I mean? Like, I was not expecting this. Which I don't think anyone ever is. But no, the only thing of value I actually really lost was the models. I'm gonna be real. Okay, this is like a little bit goofy. Yeah. I think what I need to do is actually this branches to here. Don't most electronics usually have some kind of surge protector for this exact reason? Yes. And a surge protector will not do shit if the voltage is the right type of voltage. Specifically, if it is a power surge that, like, how would I put it? Our house is very prone to brownouts, which are like a sub-power surge. So it's a power surge, but a brownout won't trigger a surge protector. Like, a brownout just won't trigger a surge protector at all, because it's still getting power. So you will, like, get power to your devices, but it is bad power. It is, like, very, very bad power. So that's what happened. Like, that's basically what we've determined. Because everything that I lost in the power surge, I lost my monitor, I lost one SSD, I lost my RGB controller, all the RGB in my fans is dead. It does not work. It used to work without an RGB controller, now it just will not work at all, regardless of an RGB controller or not. I lost my power supply, I lost my case, because when I was taking my hardware out to diagnose, the power button on my case just fell off. Like, it just fell off. Like, the cable just snapped out of the thing. And it was like, no friction. No friction at all. And we also lost an air fryer. This happened at, like, dumb fuck in the morning, mind you, so it wasn't... The surge wasn't caused buy the air fryer. But the air fryer died in the situation. Not the air fryer! Not the air fryer! Wait, the air fryer? You're telling me that people air fry? Yeah! Fucking. Okay, I don't think you understand how many people in their 20s live off an air fryer. It is a lot more than you would think. um, no, not the air fryer! Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad. Also, hello, I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I put myself in $700 of debt, which I have been paying off. I've been getting through it, thanks to commissions, which has been great. But I had to put myself $700 in debt to get myself a new monitor, a power supply, a case, and an air fryer. The air fryer was split between the house, so I haven't tanked the air fryer cost that much, but I think if we didn't have an air fryer in a share house of 5 20-something-year-olds, we would all starve to death. I hear commissions? Yeah, I do 3D VTuber commissions, and I also do emotes, and just about anything. Like, you ask me, I'll tell you if I can do it. Hold on, let me... This is a VR chat model, that I recently did a commission on for a community member. This is the base without outfit, so that when I give them the file, they can put their own outfits on it. But I also did 2 versions with outfits. Everything I do is asset based, so I don't sculpt any models myself. I am just compiling assets and putting them on the base model that is picked out. So, and like, we are going for like a rough, like, wait, I'm given a design basically, and then I show you assets, and I'd be like, hey, does this fit your vibe? I can do small alterations to assets, but I typically don't do any major sculpting changes to assets unless I am doing optimization. Which is what I'm doing today, is I'm doing optimization on these scales. Okay, damn, yeah! Most of what I work off is from Booth. Hold up, if I... like... Let me grab this as a example. So, basically, I will... Let me hide that now. Easy, now I can see. So basically, I will go on Booth and I will give you a selection of base models. These are all VR chat models. They can also be used for VTubing. They all have their own TOSs tied to them. So I always have to go through, check the TOS of the model and any assets that are being used. And then after that, we pick out assets that work with that model. And we go through that, and it's like, is easy, is clean. For the model I just showed you, it is the Chanel or Chanel base. So we are using, I use this base to create this. Oh yeah, I was looking at a kimono Avi or any newer ones, but there are so little male ones, lol. Ooh, that is so fair. That is so fair, actually. Hold up, I think... my brain. Ooh, male. I have a feeling that... Because Minase is not for sale anymore. Like, they stopped allowing people to buy Minase. But I have a feeling that, Komono? Or Hanka. I feel like Hanka has a kimono. I recently did a commission for a Hanka, as well. Yeah, no, oh, Ray. Like, Ray just has one, their other model that they created. Just has, like, a kimono-style outfit built into the model. Like, that just comes with it. Damn, okay, this one cooks a little bit. This one cooks a little bit. Oh, wait. The prefab works on Hanka. Okay, that's cool. Their bodies are interchangeable. I want to get into avatar creating, but it's so much work though. It is. I highly recommend learning though. It took me 6 months to create something that was vaguely passable as a functioning model. And then over the years, I have gotten better and better with it. Over the years, I have slowly gotten there with it and made it to a point that I, like, can do models well. But, like, when I first started, I was very, very bad at it. When I first started, I was very, very bad at it. You know, does well, I mean, Hunka has the body swap with this one, so the kimono would always fit. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should not scroll down through this section on Twitch. Mostly because it is the land of VR chat, and the land of VR chat has assets, and plugins, and, stuff that is not Twitch safe. So I shouldn't scroll through that. But I can scroll through the models themselves. The models themselves are fine. But no, I highly recommend learning. It definitely is daunting. It definitely takes time. You will fuck it up. Like, you will fuck it up. But that's part of the process. What do you mean? VR chat is super wholesome. I mean, VR chat can be super wholesome. And I know VR chat can be super wholesome. A lot of the communities I hang out in are very wholesome, very good, very fun. But we all know there are people who use VR chat for less wholesome activities. It can be, but it's like 80% not. Yeah. It's like such a high percentage of VR chat has this stigma for an understandable reason. Like, there is just a rampant amount of questionable behavior. And you know what? Each to their own. Each to their own. If that's what you do and that's how you have a good time, pop off, as long as it's with consenting adults. But I know that a lot of the time, that type of shit is done in a very sus way. Is the beef? Hey yo! Hello! How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, cool. These ones are not, like, all together. Why don't all the ones I'm, like, trying to get rid of now have, like, ribbons? Like, they're attached to each other in, like, a ribbon way? Like, this area. Why are we talking about consent? Oh, we were talking about the wholesome land of VR chat. And how, there are wholesome spaces in VR chat. It's just not the easiest thing to come across. It takes a bit of digging around to find wholesome communities. Loop tools in Blender is a lifesaver. It is. I've been finding with this though is the loop cut is giving me a squiggly circle at the moment. So I have been using the knife tool because I am trying to decimate. So I need to, like, lock in and, like, remove. The goal today is to remove polys. Oh, painful topology. I hate when that happens. Yeah! It is painful. but it's okay. The good thing is this area of the model doesn't move that much. It has like very slight sway movement. It's nothing crazy. So I don't have to stress too much about how much movement it keeps. Because it's just gonna have this little, like, sway to it. Nothing crazy. Oh, come on. There we go. Honestly, you know what? Oh, okay. That one's just not happy with that. That's sweet. That's sweet, that's chill. I wonder if I just, like, chuck one of these here. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, that's stupid. But, you know what? It works. And that's all I can really hope for. Luke cuts my mortal enemy. Yeah. It is just being a shit. But that's okay. We have decimated the shit out of this so far. The fact that this was so much denser before, and now it is like, it's fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Is great. It could definitely be better. Like, don't get me wrong. I could definitely be a lot cleaner with it, but it's a tail. It's a tail. It's on the back of the model. You're not looking at your tail that much. It could be worse. Yeah, it could be worse. I mean, we've gotten the tail under 10k polys. Kind of my goal was to get it at least to 10k polys. One second, I'm gonna mute my coughing. Okay, that's better. Have a sippy sip. You know, the fact that we have gotten it to a sub 10k polys. You want to make green avies? We're trying for orange. We're trying for orange. We want to be clear out of the red. I don't want to be like, what would be the word for it? I'm okay with orange. I want to be in like medium to low orange is where I'm aiming. Usually people can't be bothered. Yeah, no, I know, it's a bitch. It's a bitch. It's why I add it as a service. It's like, hey, look, you can have your model and it'll be a toaster. Or you can have your model and it be optimized and it be nice, but it's like a little bit rough around the edges visually. And most people are like, yeah, no, I'm fine with my toaster, thank you. But I do like optimizing. Man, I haven't modeled in ages. People saying 10k is low res is hilarious to me. Okay. Let me show you where this model was at. So, mind you, this is just the scales. This is just the scales on the model. So if I hold up. So the tail, the neck scales, and the two little handpiece scales, all up is 13k polys at the moment. This model, all up, so we're gonna go for the one that we are aiming for today, which is this. We're aiming for this. This is where we're sitting. So we're aiming to get to 70k. 70k polys is where we want to be. 70k or under. Ideally under, but 70k. Good luck, Beef. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. It'll take me a bit of time. It always takes me a bit of time, but I know I can do it. Oh no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm aware it looks crazy. I know I can do it. I've already done a test run of this model. So I know I can get to 70k. Getting under 70k, I start to get a little bit cramped. But I can definitely get myself to 70k. And that is the goal. Okay, time for these scales. Which we've already done some of the scale work on the other, like everything else up here, we have already optimized on stream already. So now it is time to optimize these scales, which I do have a method. I have a method to. Because one of these scales... Wait, am I? Hold up. Yep. This one set of scales has 176 verts and 332 edges. 157 faces. That, too many. Too much bullshit. So, we here to skim it down. It has a lot of unnecessary, edges. Too much detail for where it is on the model. So we will be trimming her down, cleaning her up. Making her nice. And then once the scales are cleaned up, I can then place them back on top. Wrong one. Don't you have a retypology tool in Blender like Maya? There are, but they're not, like, as controlled as I would like them. I find retypology tools for VR chat, like, using a retypology tool for a VR chat model, can be quite risky. You can lose a lot of function, like blend shape function in the models. So I typically avoid it. Also, I find, like, manually doing the typology to be quite nice, because I can see where, like, the typology, like, changing different things in the typology help. Like, doing it manually is very time-consuming, yes. But I kind of like it. I don't hate it. I think I might be ill. I know that is a very not normal thing. Like, I enjoy polydecimating manually. It, like, it does my brain good. Like, is very, very silly, but it does my brain very good. Oh, hell yeah. Join in the Discord, let's go! Welcome into the community. Let's go. Of course. Hell yeah. The goods, the goods. I didn't do the last one. There we go. Then Bing bonk. Okay, those look correct. Fizzle edge. You know, we've already shaved another K of polys off the model. We are down to 8K polys. So we're getting there. We're doing it. And another K. Another K. To be fair, we're on the high end of the 7K, but that's another K gone. Because these are just, they're too dense. Simply put, they are way too dense. For where they are on the model and what they're doing, they are too dense. When it's over. As the tail gets more movement than the neck and the hands, like the top palm of the hand. So it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna clean them up quite as crazy. No, actually, I can. I definitely can. Because there's too many. There's still too many, like, bands. Too many bands in here. Hell yeah! The cheers! The Moogle cheers! Let's go! Yeah, let's do. And make this shit clean. Crispy. Okay, there we go. See, now a single one of these scales is 74 verts, 133 edges, and 60 faces. That's still a lot, but it is way less than last time, than before. Like, an insane amount less. Also get rid of this. The detail in the middle could also be a little bit lower, I think. Yeah. It's like, it could be a little bit less in the middle. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it completely, but I definitely do think it could be shrunk a bit. How much does one take now? Yeah, okay, it's gotten down. It's 69 verts. Sometimes I feel like people add typology for no particular reason. Oh yeah, they do. Like 1000% they do. Sometimes it makes sense. Other times I'm like, this does not need to be here. Like these don't need to be here. It's not gonna move that much. It's not moving that much. It just ain't. Like, this I can understand because this helps it to pivot a little bit. But like, it's so close to another one that it doesn't need this at this point. Like a little bit of shape in the typology, yes, that's good. That's clean, that's fine. But like, too much shape in the typology, and it's like, hey, when we just like, it's like hitting a word count in an exam. It's like, hey, were you, like, what were you doing here? Just adding shit for adding shit's sake. Like, see, if I get rid of this, it's gonna be very sharp. I think that's not the go. Yeah, that actually doesn't look bad. Yeah, let's do that. Texture mapping can do so much to save typology. Exactly! And this is just like a fucking, like, this is just a repeating scale texture. It's nothing crazy. It has a UV map, like it has a matte. It has a normal map. Like, it has everything it needs to be good. It has everything it needs to be detailed. It looks detailed on the model because of the normal map. Like, adding that dimensional texture makes it look good that way. It doesn't need anything else. Like, where did I go? I disappeared. Come back, please. Yeah, if I... To the tail... Like, she looks good! She looks fine! Wouldn't it be easier to decimate one scale and array it back again? It probably would, but honestly, I can't be bothered. I would also then have to weight paint it again. That is another thing. I would have to weight paint it again. And that is honestly one of my more hated activities. I'm not a fan of weight painting. I'm very glad that there are tools to auto weight paint. Never mind, let's not deal with that shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, I am not a weight painting fan. I've had to do it many a time. And yeah, I know how to do it. I know how to do it well. Do I like doing it? Fuck no. Okay, how much does one of these take now? Okay, 52 verts, 91 edges, and 40 faces. I think I'm happy with that. We have gotten the tail down to 5k. And I think that is so chill. Okay. I'm okay with it, like, blending in a bit at the tail's end like this. I think that that looks fine. I might... Hold up, let me... Yeah, I think having it blend a little bit here and there looks fine. Yeah, okay. Like, I think that looks fine where it's, like, underside of the tail you will see. Like, you're gonna see a bit of the tail passing through, especially on the end where the scales... It gives the perspective that the scales are smaller, even though they're not. Let's... Really? Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be curving there always, normally, so it's fine. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not gonna be, like, up in that shit. Like, you're just not. So it's so fine. Could be a little lower. Yeah, because then these are touching a lot more. Yeah, that's what we want. Hell yeah! Let's go! Okay, okay, okay. Good, 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 good. Yuffie! Okay, 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 okay. Hold up, before we forget. Save. Save. Always remember chat. Save. Okay, now... File, import, FBX. Those are for a different thing. I wonder... The hair's not in there. Okay. One thing I do need to do is I can go into here, and the FBX for this will be in here. I have had 4 hours on my final project. Wait, I have worked 4 hours on my final project for a car, and it didn't autosave, so I lost it all when it crashed. No! Oh, I would cry. I would cry. I wouldn't be able to deal with that. I just wouldn't be able to deal with that. Like, mentally, I I couldn't. I straight up couldn't. If that happened, I would just bawl my fucking eyes out. There's no way I could, like, deal with that. The sleeping, the jump from brain. Is the fish texture in here? Not. When I need you here with me, close my eyes and feel release. We're waiting for my belief. I'm calling. When I'm far away from you, so it's bigger when I can see your eyes. Okay. Whoops. Not the. And the tail. These need their texture. But you found it, and it's right between your eyes. Yeah, no, I would cry a lot about that. I would not be able to deal with that. I'm calling when I need you here with me. Close my eyes and feel release. We've been waiting for my beliefs. I'm calling. My body aches from the distance. When I'm far away from the world is big and I'm your eyes. Flatten that out a lot. There we go. I kind of wanted to just like blend into the already existing texture. We only get where we came. You're sick. Oh, when you need horizon, I've been waiting for. I believe by the X from the world is big and I can see. Okay, those are fine. Like, I don't want them super raised on the hands because that'll cause issues with like hoodies and like hoodies and bracelets and stuff around the wrist if it's too raised. Okay, so at the moment, with the scales and the model, in the project we are at 56k polys. We are so far in spec. We're in spec, we're in scope. The issue is we're about to put in the hair and the horns. And they are not optimized. They are really not optimized. Okay, hold up. Let me boom. Da, da, da. I need to go here, hair. I need FBX. Flip. Go in Explorer. B. I am going to save. Obviously, like, we're not optimized on the bones. We're terribly unoptimized on the bones, but I will go through and pick off bones later. Like, that's not fun to look at. It's very boring to look at, actually. Flipped. There we go. Okay, so we add the hair into the model, and we are now at 96k polys. Death and suffering. It's such a pretty model, though. It is. It's a really pretty model. Like, Luna, the person who, like, came up with the design for, like, the overall, like, this overall design, they cooked. They very much cooked with it. And, like, the Chanel or Chanel base, however it's pronounced, is a incredibly pretty base. Like, is an incredibly, incredibly pretty base. Image texture. Go here. That's the lazy way. Because I can go that one, edit, and then there's the hair texture. Okay, I'm gonna go for a very quick bathroom break. I will be back. am back! Hello, hello, hello! Okay. Okay, so after removing all of the extras that are not needed on the hair, we are at 82k. So this hair needs to be thinned the fuck out. Sadly. The hair really does need a lot of adjustment. We need to be in margin. Does mean a lot of the tail pieces will just be getting yeeted. Like, not all the pieces will be getting yeeted, but a good chunk of the detail pieces will be getting yeeted. Pull myself, just run, but not let it capture me. I just we shouldn't. This one can go. These front hair pieces don't actually move that much. Like the rigging on them is very low movement. Not that bad. Kind of like they're not gonna be swooshing. They very much have a like a flapping motion. These hair strands. Okay. Edges. Okay, that looks clean. None of the textures got funky from that. That's another thing I have to like be very mindful of is there is a semi-high chance of textures getting funky when you're deleting stuff. Typically happens with sharp edges, like how these edges are blue. The edges are blue, they're labeled sharp, basically. Like they're an edge. They're a hard edge. And sometimes when you're removing polys around them, they do get a little angsty. Angsty, a little angry. Okay. Like, it does make the hair look a little crispy, but that's okay. It is worth it. For the freedom of being able to go into any instance and not get barked at. Very much something I need to do with my current daily model. That I have been really enjoying. She's just incredibly thick. Kind of the issue. She's very poly thick. I have like tried speedrun optimizing her like twice now. I've come to the conclusion that I can't do that with her. I have to be very meticulous with what I end up doing with that model. Sadly. So it's the kind of thing that like I'll need to sit down with her and be like working on that optimization for like probably a couple of weeks with like interruptions when I get to that one, but that's when I get to that one. Okay. So I've gotten this hair piece down to 1k 1k poly. That's very good. So we're currently at 81k polys. We will get there. As you can see, it is like kind of noticeable when you compare it to the other hair. But that's fine. It's gonna be what it is. Like, it's just gonna be that way. Okay, the detail hairs. Goodbye. That another detail hair? It is, but it's a pretty big one. Oh, it looks fine without it. Okay, that's so fine. Okay, front of the hair is for me. And there is no issues with clipping. Those are showing up, but they're not actually not actually interacting. The object mode, see? No interaction. Okay. Down. Now we got these long side bits. I think I might strive for a little bit of an asymmetric look with this. Just to give some like some vibes. God damn, you make me want to get full back onto the Abby creating. Do it! Do it! It's so fun. It's so fun. Like it's painful, but it's fun. It's worth it. Rest. Like grabbing the Actually, I should probably just be thinning this out now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I want it to be optimized. Not necessary to have the little D. Like, it's cute, but we don't need it. If every time something accidentally wins because I'm working and using the wrong keyboard, lol, no, that's so fair. Do not stress. As long as it ain't anything sus, I don't really care. Complex silhouette, hang a marionette. I say sorry, man, like a masochist. Ones can stay. Got these back pieces. Honestly, I do kind of like the back piece because they help to blend everything together. But they could go like, oh, they take so much off the model. Yeah, those are going. Sadly, those are going. Because that's now 3K for that piece. Okay, we are currently at 75K polys. Holy, we're almost in spec. Oh wait, what did I do there? I've just realized there's like a texture. What is going on here? Oh, this is just like because the hair in front of it disappeared. It's like that's fine. I can fix that. I can fix that. So chill. I'll just UV those. That's fine. I should also like get rid of some shit in here. To be fair though, these do tend to have a lot of interaction with the body. Um, so these need the bones that they have. Lighters. But she'll be right. I don't need all those bones. Oh, not that button. Okay, I wouldn't say anything sus at work either. Yeah. Okay, cool. I mean, hey, I don't know what you do for work. Never know. Hey, yo! Thank you so much for the sub! Let's go! Thank you! Now you get access to all the cute emotes! Hell yeah! So many cute emotes. Hell yeah. I mean, hey, even if the work was sussy work, I don't judge. Not the type of work for me, but I do not judge. At the end of the day, get that bag. A candy skeleton, your lips be taste and gum. My mouth again, yeah. Yeah. Falling out of skin, lipstick takes it like pull me down and down again, again. A lipstick skeleton, your lips be tasting like gum. Up to my mouth again, again. Okay. Damn, okay, that's down to 2K pulleys now. Fuck yeah. I could probably do more to it, but I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I will need to do some adjustments. You know what, let's do that now before I like forget. Your lips be taste. Where are we? This one. Okay, this needs like a lot more. It's like that's so weird because that like file piece, like that bit on the texture map, is actually like pretty well colored for. Okay, right there looks decent. Yeah, I wonder how does it look down here, or just like in the same section. Doesn't look. No, it just doesn't look right. So weird. I don't know why it's being so particular. I mean, honestly, it's like whatever. I'm gonna like shrink it down and find a spot that's enough. This is not like optimal, but it'll work. Like, it's just not picking up on any of the whites, which, but like that works. So I'm gonna just do that. As jank as that is, that looks right. Okay, yeah, this little guy. Okay, that's two. fail. Probably gonna need like the same treatment. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh, but it doesn't look fine when I actually come out of here. Okay, hold up. I love how stupid UV tapping. Yeah. You know what? You're gonna go back to your respective little spot. I'm gonna do this the way. You belong here. I'm gonna get shrunk down. Fully in your spot. Going back over. And then texture paint. White. Yeah, I need to do it not over another texture, but yes. Okay, texture paint. Uh, there we go. It's like it never happened. Yeah, okay, the smear brush is the one for this. Just like that, my problem has disappeared. Fix that and that. Small little piece there. Superstitious fantasy. Okay. UV! Okay. We're doing it! Holy. Okay, 74 polys. Now we are on to the most cooked part. Is the back. The back of the head. They don't have their ball caps separate from the hair. A lot of modelers tend to have this ball cap section separate. It makes it a lot easier to optimize when it's separate, but I can work with it like this. It's got something new. Gotta go have a great rest of the stream. Oh, good Dale! Thank you so much for dropping by, and I hope you've been doing well. Hopefully whatever you get up to tomorrow goes well. Have a good one! Okay, now if I go put the head back... Yeah, look, no clipping. No clipping. She's so fine. I could, then I've been cramming on my own, trying to get on, and let's see it all. I fit. I could, then I would. Cramming on my, trying to get to see. Let go this life. If I could, then I would. Yeah, that one's a no. See, stuck on. Tennessee. Get rid of those ones. Yippee, yippee. Hide the tail so that I'm able to see all the hair. Pull me, the crucify me. I'm not bowing down. I never know that now they're born into the ground. There's a bunch of extra hair. Linked. Crucify me, 'cause I'm not bowing down. Falling for your false intentions. I never listen. No, we're burning to the ground. Yeah, out of curiosity, after just like haven't really decimated that much. Where are we at? Okay, we're still at 72. We've gotten rid of all the little like flyaways that we can. I think like those flyaways there is like so chill to keep. Honestly, we can we can get rid of more. We can get rid of these two. No, we can't get rid of those two because they're attached to the head, aren't they? We can only get rid of this one. But like I think this one's cute. I think that one is cute. No, we leave it like that. We do that. It does drop down the polys. And is fine. The hair's already fluffy enough as it is. This is the optimize one. We cut corners where we can. Keeping the one heading at the top though, that's important. That is like very key visual. Looks very nice. And now we're gonna polydecimate the shit out of this hair. I'm gonna mostly focus on back. I know I can get away with some bullshit in the back. No one looks at the back. Is that hello, come on. Come on, come on. Fight the oh, やってどれだってそれなくだってそれだって Never give up なのままとの前に Oh, oh. This one I can't get rid of. Find the ones that like have a fit if you remove the texture, the thing, and work around that. Fine though. Okay, now. Oh come on. Oh come on, color. It's a wall. Look out there, done it, done it, done it. Never give up, come on, mama, don't let it. Didn't imagine I heard. Oh, oh, oh. Engine. Anything visually wrong? No. Damn. Look at this. One's got a whole lot going on. Luna! Hello! Hello, hello, hello! How are you doing? I hope you are doing well! Thank you so much for coming in with the raid! How are you doing today? How was your stream and what did you get up to on stream today? This is a raid! Put your hands up! Hell yeah. Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome everyone. My name is Beef. I am a Melbourne-based Fox VTuber. And we're a little silly, we're a little goofy around here, but we have a lot of fun. At the moment, I am actually doing a model optimization for Luna. So you get to see a little sneak peek of that. I am also the person who created Luna's streaming model. I am the model mama. Luna just crapped herself many times in Resident Evil 2. Ah, I see, I see! Nah, that's so real! That's so real. Resident Evil 2 is such a fun game, though. The last time I played Resident Evil 2, I played it on a DDR mat. It was an experience. It was a drunk gaming moment where me and my past housemates just went, "Hey, do you think this would run on a DDR mat?" And I went, "Yes. Yes, it would. I have the technology. Let's do it." And we did like the first couple of fights on a DDR mat. Oh, remake 2? I see, I see. I prefer 4 personally, but that is because I am a coward. Aw, that's fair. I think the Resident Evil games are really fun. They, like, yes, they've been milked to death a little bit over the years, but I do think that they are a fun experience. Also, Luna, if you need to raid and run because you have work, or you just need a rest, please feel free to. You know I'm always here, you know I'm always yapping. I highly recommend post-stream making a hot drink. Um, I find that always helps me, especially because you spend most of your stream yapping and talking. So having a hot drink post stream really helps the vocal. Fwog. Fwogga fwoggy. I need to chill what you are helping with? Hell yeah, I am very, very glad. Yeah, no, we are currently at the second last stage of model optimizing for your alternative, like the alternative VR chat base model. For optimization, obviously, you do have to skim out some things. I haven't added the horns yet, but you do lose a bit of detail with optimizing. Like that's just how it be. And that's so fine. But yeah, so I've just been going in, taking out a bit of the detail on the polys. Some things are like not as shiny. Well, I mean they're shiny, but they're not as like when you really look at them. It could be a bit different, but that's fine. Hey yo! Thank you so much for the gifted! It means a lot! Oh wait, it wasn't a gifted, it was a normal sub. Thank you, thank you! Oh no, it was a gifted. I'm stupid. It was a gifted. Thank you! Hell yeah, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy all your emotes. Got a lot of cute emotes over here at the moment. Funnily, I got a person trying to get me looking at the. I got a person trying to get me looking at their model making regarding the streamer model. I was thinking of keeping my current. My current? I don't know if I got a person trying to get me looking at them. Oh, you got someone trying to poach you for another model. I see, I see. Nah, that is fair. It happens. But nah, I think Mame Luna is super cute. I think it fits the streaming vibes very well. They say I want to keep the one you made, lol. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You know, Mame Luna is very, very cute. Two people trying that in my stream? Oh god. Okay, so like the commission poaching seems to be rampant at the minute then, it seems. That's crazy. Why do people gotta be stinky like that? Like, I understand everyone's broke, but normally if they're doing it in someone's Twitch chat, it's a scam. Like, you know what I mean? Normally if someone's coming into your Twitch chat to do that, it's a scam. Okay. Let's see where we're at with the poly count. Check the tail, the neck scales, and the body. Oh, we're at a clean 70k! Okay. We are in margins. We are in margins. Funnily, I also got rated while streaming LOL, and I learned how much of a dumb I was. Oh, that's okay. Rating is like rates can be scary, and it's also like a lot to put on someone like who is new to streaming to know like how rating and everything works and all of that. I believe you did fine, honestly. Like, I believe you did fine. I did notice, the other day when I was in the stream that you don't have alerts at the moment. Have you gotten alerts? Are you planning on getting alerts done? If you are, you know I'm always available. But also, I know you have many other art friends. Planning eventually, yes. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, hell yeah. You know I'm always open for commission. At the moment, I'd be the broke bitch. But we're getting there with paying off everything. For anyone who is new here in chat and doesn't have the context, uh, a power surge happened at my house very recently, and I lost a large quantity of my PC parts, due to the power surge killing them. So I had to, on a whim, spend $700 on replacing parts to my computer. It was a time. More new fortune in general, lol. Yeah, exactly. I need to figure out that stuff out. Moved over to Streamlabs, to main OBS. Oh, I see, I see. I also did start out on Streamlabs, and did eventually move over. It is a bit of a learning curve, but there's hundreds of tutorials on YouTube for it. I highly, highly recommend. I do a lot of my my alerts through Stream Elements, which I know recently had like the we might be shutting down thing, but they ended up getting purchased and they're gonna stay active as a like stream alerts platform. So it should be fine. It should be fine. That's where I have all of my stuff set up at least. I find their interface is very user friendly overall, which is very much what you want when it comes to streaming stuff and setting up alerts. Is you want user friendly to an extent. I will say though, for OBS itself, it's not that like user friendly. It is a bit of friction, but once you get it working, you get a lot more utility out of it. Like it has a bit of friction, like OBS, like just base OBS, because of how much you can change. Like how changeable and editable it is. Bless me. And why Luna did her best to help fund the Steam frame. Yeah, yeah. So Luna did me a crazy solid, and like I still am like in shock about that. Also, the funds have hit my account, so um when it does come out, when it does come off coming soon and it is available for purchase, I will be able to grab it. Um but when all the power surge issue stuff happened, I was currently in the process of trying to get my final bits of funds together to be able to buy the Steam frame. And when my PC went kapooey, I knew that I wasn't gonna get the Steam frame. Like it just wasn't in the books, because I can't afford that. I can't afford that on top of broken PC parts. But Luna did me an absolute fucking solid and funded the last of my Steam frame fund that I had on my throne. So I am able to be Steam frame gaming when it comes out. I am very, very excited for that. Like, every morning I wake up and I'm checking the fucking website. I'm checking the website and I'm like, please, please, Mr. Steam, Mr. Valve Man, Gabe, Gabe, can you give us the frame? It's for me every day. Like, where's the frame? Can I have the frame? And Luna's excited to get the old headset. Yee! Luna will be getting my Quest 2. Ideally, I think the soonest I can get it to actually will be this weekend. Because I will be doing my last stream with it on Thursday. And then I will be able to clean it on Friday. And then I can definitely organize heading into the city on Saturday. Like, I don't have anything on. I don't believe I have anything on the weekend, at least. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I also feel bad, because it's like, I've got you your model all set up, everything looks clean, everything's working, but then you're currently in Desky land. I want you to experience your model in all its glory. I'm sending you home with donuts, lol. Ooh, donuts? What kind of donuts? If it's the Daniel's donuts, then like, fuck yeah. Not Streamlabs, Stream Elements. Ooh, I see, I see. I do need to keep Streamlabs open to- Do I need to keep Streamlabs open? Stream Elements open to do alerts. No, you do not. It's entirely like web browser based. So you just put in like browser sources into your OBS and it works that way. It's really convenient. Not sure lol, Daniel's or the other donut place in DFO. Okay. Are you talking about the donut place that's on the outside of DFO? Like, it's the one that's next to the Starbucks and the Cha Time. If it's that one, it's Daniel's. Hi chat, can you tell I'm autistic? I have the way that I'm like, donuts. And I don't need to keep the browser open to do that? No, you don't. The alerts come through on your, like, Steam, like, your Twitch activity feed in OBS as well, which is really, really nice. Like, it is very, very convenient. Like, Opera, Firefox, yeah, it should work on any, honestly. I don't think there's an operating system that, like a web browser system that it doesn't work on. At least there's not one that I know of that it doesn't work on. But yeah, it should work. If you just type up, like, Stream Elements. Because yeah, it's the one that I use. Like, it won't give you, like, it gives you really basic alerts, and then from there you can go in and, like, customize as you please. Which is very, very nice. Okay, there we go. Object mode and see where we're at. Okay, 63k. I think I got it sorted. Let's go! Let's go! And like, it's really easy to add, like, your own custom, like, GIFs, WebM files, fucking, like, images on the alert things. You can change the sounds. It's really simple. It's really easy and, like, intuitive to use, I've found. You can get custom, like, coded stuff for it as well from, like, Etsy and, like, VGen and stuff like that. Like, custom coded, like, chatbots. Like, my on-screen text chat is a custom coded one that I bought off Etsy. I will say always, when you're looking at stuff on Etsy, be mindful, there is a lot of Twitch asset scammers on Etsy. I will preface that. You do have to be, like, Use your eyes. There's a good chunk of AI art. Definitely use your eyes and use your judgment. But there is also some pretty cool stuff on there when it comes to assets for streaming. I'm trying to figure out plan a kind of schedule. Yeah. No, that works. That's so chill. Like planning a like for a stream schedule, um, it is like if you have a very consistent work schedule, then definitely use that as your base. Use that as your base for your stream scheduling. Like that is always the main thing to work around, I find. But then also like accommodating for low energy days. Always make sure you're accommodating for low energy days or days where you know the ADHD hits and like the energy drop hits and you just can't do it that day. And never feel like pushing yourself to stream when you don't have the energy. That is my one big piece of advice. Is if you don't have the energy that day, don't stream. Don't push yourself to stream if you don't have the energy to. If you feel like going live will put you in a good mood because you'll be able to hang out with people, then do it. But like I know my community here, we're all lovely, we're all chill, but if I come on stream and you guys can tell I'm like really low energy, I'm really depressed sounding, I'm like very low, um you guys will just straight up tell me to stop streaming and go to bed. Like like you guys will tell me to stop streaming, go to bed, go take care of myself. Like um it's not worth it's not worth the stress, you know what I mean? So like never push yourself to stream when like you can tell it's gonna affect your streams, I guess. If you're like too lower energy. Because it comes through in the content. Why like I haven't been streaming much over the past like week and a bit, like two weeks now. Because like after the PC stuff, I was a bit mentally not there. And that's okay. I'm like getting through it, getting back on the horse, and we're doing it. And that's so chill. Um, time to sleep. For work. Good night. Oh, good. You have a good rest of your night, and hopefully work goes well tomorrow. I believe. I believe. I work 9 to 5 every weekday, and yes, I would. Lol. That's so fair. That's so fair. Well, I mean, 9 to 5. Okay, so that means that you are set to streaming at, I would say, the earliest 6, but if it was me and I was being realistic, I would say 7. Because you've got the hour of getting home and decompressing. And like decompressing can literally just be laying on the bed, not sentient. Like, you know what I mean? You've got like the hour of laying on the bed, not being sentient, maybe having a shower post getting home. And then you have the time frame of like, okay, cool. I feel like I have a bit of energy now. I should probably go make myself dinner, or like go then have the shower when you've got that little like spark of energy. So like realistically, it's like probably like a 8:39 schedule I think would be like the best for you. You is good friend, so I want to ensure you're right. And yeah, about 7:30 is when I do. Since it's food time, still need to get used to shower when get home post work. That's fair. That's fair. Not everyone does it. It really depends on the type of work you're doing. If it's not like shower after work, it's shower before work. You know what I mean? Or you hit that state of depression where it's shower question mark, but we don't want to get there. Ideally, we don't get there. I will say though, working some of the jobs I have worked in the past, it was very much shower question mark. Um, I was not in a state back then, but that's so fine. It happened. You get through it. Okay, I think this is as decimated as it can be. Also, I'm so curious if this is the right hair texture. I knew it! It wasn't the right hair texture. I had two different hair textures in the file. That one was the wrong one. I still need to do a little bit of, like, adjusting, though. But I knew it. I was like, this isn't the right texture. uh. Telling my parents I do this is always gonna be a funny thought. Not in a bad way, just awkward. No, that is very fair. Trust me, I was very much the same. It was my like nan, because like my mom never figured it out. My mom never figured it out, and I've kept it that way, and that's like so chill. But my nan and my pop figured it out, because I lived with them for a span of time. And I was always like, they were so used to me like gaming in my room and like talking to friends on Discord. And they're like, oh, okay, she's like been getting really, really like loud when she's talking with friends on Discord. I have to keep going in and telling her to be quiet. And then I kind of had to explain to them, like, hey. So, like, are you guys okay with me to like keep being loud late at night? And they're like, why? And I'm like, this is gonna sound really, really silly and really stupid, but me being loud on those calls, I'm like playing video games and on stream. I'm an anime girl. I basically just told them I'm an anime girl on the internet, and they're like, oh, okay, like Miku, and I'm like, yeah, like Miku, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. They're like, what do you do? And I'm like, I play video games and yell and do silly things and people enjoy it and I occasionally like make money from doing it. But like nothing sexual. I just like it's like nothing sexual though, Nan, I swear. And she was like, oh, okay. Well if it's nothing sexual, then like sure, pop off. If you're making money, you're making money. Like I won't disturb you anymore. My nan's always had a very, like, weird outlook on life, though. I will, like, say that. Like, she's always been an interesting one when it comes to, like, topics. But she was like, cool, you're making money and it's not from sexual acts on the internet, and you're having fun and you're an anime girl. I know you love anime girls. Pop off. Because, like, it's hard to explain what a VTuber is to a person. Like to an older person. But if you explain if they know what an anime is or an anime character is, um or even cosplay to an extent, it's a lot easier to then be like, yeah, I'm that. I'm doing that. And that's kind of like how I worded it, and it worked. It was just a very like funny way of wording it. Also, like, I do tend to find from experience and also like how would I put it? It's from experience and also just witnessing other people go through the whole like explaining streaming to their family. Um if and this is like incredibly shallow, I will say. This is incredibly shallow. But a lot of people, a lot of parents, um like, you know what I mean, like family figure type people, when streaming is brought up, whenever I've had the situation where I've gone to a family gathering or I've gone to an event that's had family present, the only thing that they care about is if, and this is toxic because I personally think you should never be streaming just for money. But your like family and shit, 9 times out of 10, I have found all they care about is, oh, does it make money? And it's like, yeah, it does. But that's not what I'm here for. But yes, it does make money. Um, so I found that like I didn't really tell anyone in like my greater family until I was making money off streaming. Cause it's like, hey, like, yeah, I'm a professional. Fuck off. You know what I mean? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. But like, genuinely, I've had this come up so many times in the past that like parents and adults will be weird. They will be very weird about streaming because they're like, oh, do you make money off this? If you don't make money off this, why the fuck are you doing this? And it's like, can you like not be a fucking ass? You know what I mean? It's so stupid. But it comes up so often, I find. When I like explain to people what I do. They're like, oh, do you make money? And it's like, yeah, and? What? like like a lot of people, it's like it feels so rude. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, I make money. What, do you think I'm just doing this? Like, it's almost like they want to hear that you're not being successful. And it fucking does my head in. That could just be my family. But I do hear that a bunch. And that does do my head in. So it's good being able to be like, yeah, I make money. Fuck you, bitch. This is a passion project stuff. Yeah, exactly. And like, it always should be. It always should be a passion project. I always find it so weird when people you go, oh yeah, I do streaming. And then they go, oh, how much do you make? It's like, cool. Why do you want to know? Like, that's for me to know and for you to find out, bitch. You know what I mean? It's really silly. Really, really silly. But I find adults only care about it if there's money involved. And it's so annoying. For me, could it make money? Yes, but it isn't a major profit thing. A job will be my only guarantee of money. Exactly. That's another thing I do find. It's like, hey, people's who have the passion to do this never do it for money. It's never guaranteed. You know how like flippant a Twitch payout is? Oh my god. Sometimes you'll get a Twitch payout, sometimes you won't. And that be what it be. Like, never rely on a Twitch payout for anything. Like, just don't. It's not smart to do that. Like, it just ain't. Like, waiting to do something for a Twitch payout, that's chill. Like, being like, oh, I will buy assets off a Twitch payout, like, for streaming. That makes sense. That's sensible. But being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for my groceries and my rent with a Twitch payout, that's not sensible, because you're not guaranteed to get that. Unless you're at a point where you're like getting the Twitch payout every single month and it's like a crazy amount, like no. Just no. Okay, there go those pieces. Oh, I'm missing the stuff on the back. But no. Always keep it as a passion project. It is like where you will find the most joy with it. Turning something like this into a job is draining and lifeless and is a pain. Okay. I've got a lot of polys I can decimate on this. Clean this up. Now, we're making really good progress on this, though. Oh, wrong button. That one. That little thing. I do that. Okay, there's like full of breaks. Up a bit. But okay. One. Not like that. Well, hopefully this does help me in a more positive in other stuff as well. Um, I have I am big self-hater. No, that's so fair. And like I believe it will help. Like it sounds really silly, but I also before I like started streaming had a lot of like self-insecurities and like was not very confident in myself. Even though like I would perform on fucking stage and cosplay and shit, like I had insecurities. that I just wouldn't ever bring up. But through doing this, I found I am a lot more like chill now. I like stress about my issues less. Way less. Ikuyo. Nah, I believe. I'm also glad you've been enjoying it. Like, it always feels like really nice seeing friends like start streaming. As someone who literally, when I started streaming, I was literally like, I went out to a party with some friends, right? I like if I could. The story on how I got into streaming is kind of wild. Kind of wild, kind of a massive fucking gamble. Like, oh wow, I like Bobo fucked that. Hold up. You know, that's cooked. I fuck oh, I like hyper focused too hard. I fucked that. Can I go back far enough to fix it? Yes, kind of. No. Cool. This is gonna sound really silly, but I'm just gonna actually delete this whole horn and mirror it. Because these don't need weight painting. These actually don't need weight painting at all. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna talk about how I got into streaming. So basically, a couple of years ago, I went to, you know, PAX Australia, the normal going to PAX outing. Went to PAX, there was a Final Fantasy 14 booth there. Um, fucking went to the Final Fantasy 14 booth. I was like, holy shit, this is sick. Oh wait, there's a content creator that like I watch on social, like I watch their podcast. I watch this person's Final Fantasy 14 podcast. And like thought they were really cool because like I'm like, holy shit, look, it's an Australian doing Final Fantasy content. Like that's sick. Because there wasn't many Final Fantasy like 14 creators back then that were Australian. Like it was pretty rare. Um, like this is pre-COVID. So I was like, oh cool. Like I got a photo with them. I talked with them for a bunch while like we were in line because they were doing MC work. But like when they weren't doing MC work, they were able to just like chat with people in the line. Um, so like I talked to them for a bit, got a photo, I posted it on my socials and I tagged them. Because I was like, yeah, sick. This is cool. Because I was in cosplay. Um, Cosplaying my Makode, and I'm like, this is a cool content creator. Fuck yeah. Also I might also might help me more positive in being perceived as I don't enjoy myself as such. Funnily, I am big 50-50 on streaming FF. Do it! The community is really nice. Do stream FF. The community is so nice. The streaming community for FF is very inviting, very friendly. I would highly recommend doing so. But yeah, no, so it was basically like you know, that was my interaction with this person, this content creator, this streamer. I I saw them in the line, like saw them, got a photo with them. You know, the line moves on. They need to get back to work being a content creator. Like they go do their work. Fucking that's the end of it. That's the interaction. That's cool. I then like post convention, I'm back at my friend's accommodation, like my friend's house, right? I haven't even gotten out of cosplay yet. It's like the end of the con day. It's like 7 o'clock at night. And I've been in like full Final Fantasy cosplay the whole day. The whole day. Um, I've gotten out of the outfit, but I am butt naked on my friend's floor, spread eagle, eating fucking carbonara. Like, I am like peak rot maxing post convention because I'm like, yeah, that was my day. That was my day. I'm happy. I had a good day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am not, I'm not looking cute. I'm not slaying. I'm none of that. I am absolutely rot maxing. And that's okay. You know what? That's okay. That's fine. I then, while I'm on the floor butt naked, eating my fucking carbonara, I get an Instagram DM from said content creator. And I'm like, holy shit, what? Like, I tagged them, but I never expected them to fucking acknowledge me. Like, that's what? Question mark? Confused? And they were like, hey, fucking, I have an extra spot available to go out to, like, this Twitch event. Do you want to come? Like, I don't have anyone to hang out with. Like, everyone I'm hanging out with is already got a ticket to go. Do you want to come with? You seem cool. I was like, what? What? Rot maxing build? Yeah. So, like, I'm freaking out, because I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean I just got a DM from this really cool content creator to go hang out? What? Like, what? I was so confused. So fucking confused. Mind you, at the time, I didn't stream on Twitch. I just had Instagram. The only form of social media I had was an Instagram. Like, like that's all I had. So the fact that, like, cool social media YouTuber Final Fantasy XIV creator that, like, I watched is like, yeah, you wanna, like, come hang out at this, like, Twitch event? Like, we've got a spare spot. I'm like, holy shit. I, like, talk to my friend, because I'm like, hey girl, do I do this? Is this, like, oh, is this okay? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm, like, freaking out, because I'm like, wait, am I? Like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, I'm freaking out. You know what I mean? I'm like, huh, what the fuck? I'm full freaking out about it. And she's like, yeah, girl, what the fuck are you, like, freaking out about? Go to the fucking event. Go hang out with friends, like, these people. They seem cool. Go do it. I'm like, okay, can you, like, check in on me every couple hours to make sure I'm okay? She's like, yeah, but also, like, you're gonna be fine, girl. Don't fucking stress. So I was like, okay, cool. I guess I go out. Fucking hop in the shower quick, fast. Mind you, the makeup I had on for my Makode doesn't come off easy. It just doesn't come off easy. Like, that's just the truth of it. So the fact that I was able to get most of it off in time was crazy. Um, and then yeah, went out to the event, and it was every single at the time like Final Fantasy content creator for Australia. Just all there. Just all hanging out. Introduces me to everyone. And I'm here like, huh? Huh? Like the imposter syndrome was hitting crazy. Like crazy, crazy imposter syndrome. And then they were like, because it was a Twitch event, right? They're like, oh yeah, like, do you stream? And I'm like, no, I know what Twitch is. I watch you guys on Twitch. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like fucking fumbling the bag. I'm fumbling the bag. I'm like, oh. But no, they were all really lovely, and they were all like, wait, what do you mean you don't stream? Girl, you should stream. You like, your Instagram is like sick. What the fuck you mean you don't stream? You like have the potential. And I'm like, what do you mean I have the potential? And they're like, yeah, no, like go stream. We will help, like post packs will help you get set up. So that's always been like a very core thing in my brain, is that like I just got introduced to like the streaming community through the Final Fantasy community. And the fact that they were all really sweet and like helped me get started is like kind of crazy. My Insta is basically dead, lol. I mean, to be fair, my Insta is also basically dead. Like, I post on it for, like, reels. I post reels on it now. I need to, like, post more on it, but I don't. That's okay. Reels, yeah. I didn't even... Reels? Oh, that's so fair. You know, reels are interesting. I will say, once you, like, start getting clips and stuff, posting them on your reel, is very good. Very, very good. Even if they're not, like, edited fancy, posting them is good. But no, so I've always, like, I literally got, like, fucking thrown into streaming because a bunch of people at a Twitch event met me. Like, I got basically invited into a Twitch event, and they were like, yeah, no, you have the potential. Come here, bitch. We're teaching you how to stream. And, now I'm here. And you know what? Honestly, life's great. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go, that's the one I needed. Oh, okay, that one's like really dented. Yeah. It's fine. I can like fix them up. But hey yo, welcome, welcome! Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you have a good time here. If I do stream FF, I will need to ensure to remove my GOS stuff. I mainly use screenshots. I see. Yeah, no, hiding all that is very, very important, I will say. Definitely, if you want to be in the good books, that is the one to hide. Okay, that all looks fine. I just gotta clean this up. Okay, this is looking fun. Okay, now let's go into sculpt mode. I need... Where is some... I know it's somewhere in here. That one. Come on, smooth fill. Probably not smooth fill, just smooth. Oh yeah, it's a little too... Yeah. Okay, that spot is just being annoying. Smooth. Again. A one bit being good. I pulled that in. Okay. Sculpt mode. Well, seeing as most of my TOS stuff is requiring a separate-ish browser, I should be I should be fine. It's just double checking. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There. Okay, there we go. Edit. Link. Okay, way too wide. Yeah, that's it. I look into that screen. Okay, that's the correct. Uh, yes, yeah, yeah, that looks fine. Could be a little smaller though. A little. I need to, before I forget, go into here and find the, yep, remove ears. Bills. Everything. Select a link. I remember Control D? No, Control S. I don't remember the keybind. to duplicate an item. I know it's a keybind. I cannot remember it for the fucking life of me. Or is it shift? Yes, it was shifty. Okay. Um. Chibi beef, yeah. Because my model's dead. My model died. Cause my fucking SSD and a bunch of my other shit died. So, yeah. But it's okay. Yeah, I'm doing this the wrong way. Shift D. That. And then... Okay, and then I drag it over. Oh no! Yeah! Oh god, blender stuff. Yeah, we're in the blender hell. Chibi Beef and Luna, yeah! Yeah, no, so a power surge happened. I lost my main monitor, my power supply, one of my SSDs that had my VTuber model on it. I lost my RGB controller. I lost the RGB in my fans. They used to work even without the RGB controller. It now does not at all. We also lost the air fryer, and fuck it, I lost my PC case when I was diagnosing shit, because I took out my parts from my PC case to diagnose, and the fucking power cable, like the on-off button, my power supply, fucking broke. Holy crap, yeah. Yeah. I went through it. Simply put, I went through it. Actually, I know what I need. Go edit mode. But yeah, shit hit the fan, and I am out $700. Wait, your PC air fryer? My PC and the air fryer. The air fryer died. You know, sadly, the air fryer was lost in all of this. But the air fryer didn't show signs of being dead for a while. It was like trying to act like it was fine, and then it wasn't. And then it started smoking. When the food in it wasn't even cooked. You didn't have a backup of your model on like 4 different places? I did not. So I had a backup of my model on the same hard drive. I didn't realize it was on the same SSD. So like I had the one that was in like VTube Studio. I had the VTube Studio folder one, and then I had a backup of it in the same SSD in a different folder, and I didn't realize it was in the same SSD just on a different folder, like the same SSD just in a different folder. So that's my bad. But I lost them. They're gone. I will eventually, because I was using the Suica customizable model, so I will eventually just fix it. Like, I can just go do texture work and fix it. Um, it's just effort. Simply put, it's just effort, and I'll get there. I'll certainly get there with time. But that's fine. Basically, in a couple of streams from now, I will just be like sitting down in Clip Studio and we will be remaking all the textures again. Um, uh, was gonna ask how many points we're up to in the subathon law. I still have not, like, done the math. I still have not done the math. At some point, I will. I have just been too locked in with other stuff. I have been locked in with commissions, realistically. I've gotten a lot of commissions done in the past couple of days. Past week and a bit. I have been on that grind. But because of that, I have not really had the time to do a lot of, like, maintenance stuff. That's fair, yeah. But no, it's like I lost a lot of stuff. I lost a lot of things. And then, like, I had to spend a good $700 getting the PC running. Like, just in a running state again. So, I have been taking on a bunch of commissions to get myself back to a financial stable after all that. Which, to be fair, I am basically done with all the commissions that I had, taken on. I still have, like, a couple as pending. I have three commissions as pending. So, like, they've gotten a quote. I've told them what I can do. Just waiting to hear back on if we're going forward or not. Other than that, it's pretty chill, which is why I was like, yeah, I can work on this model optimization today. Because I'm not really, like, having to rush anything else. Sleep also being one of those lost times. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. Okay, now let me go edit mode. Hit all these. Object mode. Click here. Weight paint. All the extra fluff. We want our weight paint strength. 0. Hello? Why is that not working? Strength 0. Hi! What? Hello? Weight painting. Okay, that's working. Yeah. Strength? Oh, it's weight. That's what I'm looking for. I'm stupid. Okay, and then now we go weight 100. Do that. Uh... But yeah. Speaking of which, it's almost midnight, but like, I think we've got it. I think we're done. Like, I've just got to do bone maintenance now. And then I think it's good. Like, I've got to compile all the bones. Yeah, we're in spec. We are in spec. Holy. It is currently 68k polys. And I'm gonna put the model in a position where you can't see shit. Because when you're wearing an outfit, 9 times out of 10, you will not be wearing the bra that comes with the model because the boobs will be covered by the other stuff. So you take off the bra, it goes down to 64k. And then if you take off the underwear, which sometimes the outfits you end up using, you don't need the underwear, it goes down to 63. Cool. Reapply those. So this is good. This is like in spec currently. There's definitely some like stuff that I can adjust. I could get it more optimized. I could definitely get it more optimized. But at the moment, this is pretty fucking good. Like, this is pretty fucking good. Now it is, like, the boring stuff, which is, like, fucking merging everything together and making sure that this spaghetti mess is dealt with. If I turn on all the armatures right now, it looks like a hot mess. There's a lot of armatures to things that are gone now as well. So fine. But yes, this is pretty well done for the most part. I might do a little bit of poly trimming on the actual body of the model. For some reason, I find that feet on model are always a little bit too high in poly count. Your feet don't need all that, you know what I mean? Like, feet don't need all that. So yeah, I will probably do a little bit of that. Other than that, it is optimized. It is at the moment, it is cleanly in orange. At the moment, it should cleanly fit in orange. But it'll be on the high end of orange, so we're gonna get it into the medium to low end of orange. That's the goal. That is the goal. Okay, I am gonna wrap up stream. Let me see. Live at the... I will rate us out. Keep the raid train going. Yeah, the EP is done. Let's give Mika. It looks like Mika's singing. Yeah, Mika's singing. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Start raid. Okay, we are gonna give Wakanuki Mika the raid. I'm unsure what they're doing at the moment because on AUS stream it says that they're hand-holding Mika through the Final Fantasy MSQ. Mika's stream says that they're playing Forza, but then Mika is actually doing karaoke, so I don't know. But at the moment it seems like we are watching some karaoke content, which looks very, very fun, very, very chill. But yeah, I hope you all have fun with the raid. Mika is a fellow Aussie VTuber, a fellow friend of mine. And yeah, I hope you all have a lot of fun with the raid. Yeah, I am gonna go make a hot chucky and pass the fuck out. I have used a lot of my brain, but we have successfully gotten the model down. I will look at this again tomorrow, and I guarantee I will be able to probably get this down to like 50. I think I can get this down to 59k. I think I can get this down to 59k polys. I think I can. But nah. Hope everyone has a good rest of their night. Bye bye!